Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Max AC channel. After last month's celebration of the spooky season, I was feeling a bit nostalgic for my childhood. So, for this month's theme, we will be doing Nostalgic November, where we will be taking a look at 4 easy and delicious recipes from my childhood that will hopefully help you create new memories of your own. For this first episode, we will be making a rice omelet. For this recipe, you will need 3 to 4 eggs and a cup or so of leftover rice. I will be using a medium grain rice, but any type of rice should work. You can make your rice fresh, but this dish is best with leftover rice, plus that's a lot of extra work for such a simple dish, so I recommend making it the night before for dinner and then using the leftovers for the next morning's breakfast. In addition to these, you will also need some oil or butter to keep the omelet from sticking to the pan, and well, that's pretty much it. If you want to keep it simple, that's all you need. But if you want to add some more complexity to the dish, I recommend adding in some sort of meat like some Spam or some sausages to add a bit of salty savoriness to the dish. Or some herbs like thyme or oregano to add some herbiness, or some sort of spices like cayenne pepper or some salt and pepper to boost the flavor, or some vegetables such as spring onions, garlic, or bell peppers to add some vegetal freshness, or some cheese, such as Parmesan or mozzarella, to add some creaminess to the dish. Or you can add any other leftovers you might have in the fridge. You really could add pretty much anything in, and it will probably turn out pretty great. So, don't be afraid to experiment when making this dish. First, we'll prepare the ingredients before mixing everything together. For your meats, I recommend cutting them up into small bite-sized pieces and then sautéing them for a bit to give them some more color and to add some more flavor to the dish. While we wait for that, we'll prepare the other ingredients. For your vegetables, I recommend slicing or dicing these up into small pieces as well. You can toss these in with your meats as well if you want to give them a nice sauté as well. Then for the herbs, you'll want to mince these into tiny pieces if needed as well. For the cheeses, if needed, grate your cheese as well. This will help evenly distribute the cheese throughout the omelet, so do this unless you want big cheese pockets in yours. Your meat should be ready by now, so remove them, as well as any other ingredients, from the pan, keeping any residual oil in the pan, and let the meat rest for a little bit. Next, we'll be mixing everything together, so in a bowl, crack in your eggs, and give this a whisk. Then add in your rice, meats, herbs, spices, vegetables, cheese, and or any other ingredients you desire, and mix it until everything is evenly distributed. The rice and other ingredients should be covered in egg with very little liquid egg showing, so if you need to, you can add some more rice or other ingredients to use up the rest of the egg. This will make it a lot easier to flip the omelet in one piece, so I recommend adding in enough to soak up the egg. Once you're ready, add some oil or butter to the pan you use to cook your meats in, and heat that over high heat. Then add in your rice omelet mixture and evenly spread this out into the pan. Reduce the heat to medium and let this cook for 8 to 10 minutes or until the bottom becomes nice and golden and the top isn't as liquidy. Next, we'll flip the omelet, so using a spatula or two, you can attempt to flip it, or if you want to do it an easier way, I recommend grabbing a plate, cutting board, or lid. Place your lid, plate, or cutting board on top of the pan and invert the omelet onto it. Then quickly slide this off back into the pan and cook the underside for another 4 to 5 minutes, or until the bottom is golden as well. You may optionally add some cheese to the top of this at this time as well if desired. Just cover the pan for a couple of minutes to help melt it and make your omelet extra cheesy. And it also helps cover up any mistakes you might have made while flipping your omelet. Once your omelet is ready, transfer to a plate and top with some more herbs and spices if desired, and your rice omelet is ready to eat. I've been feeling a bit nostalgic the past couple of months, and when I realized that November started with the letter N, I knew exactly what theme I would be doing this month. In terms of the origins of this dish, I can't remember exactly when I first had it, but I remember my dad making this dish all the time for breakfast when I was younger. We'd always have some eggs and some leftover rice in our fridge, so this was always a favorite of mine on Saturday mornings. Occasionally, my dad would add some spam to it, and I always loved how the spam pieces looked embedded in the eggs. And of course, spam and eggs is a classic combo, so I always look forward to the times when we had leftover spam as well. I was trying to see if there was similar recipes online, and it seems that this dish is also known as frittata di riso, which is apparently popular in Italy because of this dish's efficient use of leftovers. But I really only found recipes in Italian, so I guess it's not as well known in the US. But in any case, if you have some leftover rice and some eggs next time you make breakfast, why not give this dish a try? Anyway, I hope you all enjoy the video. In the comments below, let me know how it went if you decided to make it, and let me know if there's anything you want me to make next. Like the video, share with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes of the Max AC channel. And remember, if you want to stay cool in the kitchen, turn your AC to the max and watch the Max AC channel.